Hey guys, welcome to the newest episode of Blu-ray Tuesday with Terrell. We got lots to get into this episode. First up, I want to bring something to y'all attention. I thought it was kind of crazy. I don't really look into this too much. Miss Mia Goth is filming, or she finished filming her Maxine and all that good stuff. I can't wait for that. I've seen some people on my Instagram. Y'all see early screenings. Y'all lucky bitches. So there's this guy that's trying to sue my girl Mia Goth. Y'all know she crazy. Y'all seen Infinity Pool. If y'all ain't seen it, go watch it. But she crazy as hell.
Yeah,
Basically, I guess this guy is suing her because she kicked him. I was like, what is this bitch doing? I don't know why she kicked. She must have kicked him for a reason. I don't know why, but I guess he was an extra. Like, she's bringing her character into real life. Maybe she's a, what is it when the actor try to pretend to be the character in real life as well as method acting maybe? And she kicked him upside the head. She was Chun-Li. I don't know, she's probably a diva. All right, so let's get into it. So it's been a long week, I feel like. I was excited because in the theaters, Mean Girls came out. So this 10 is at AMC Theaters. So if y'all like popcorn tins like I do. Everyone was talking about this on TikTok. You know, everybody be on TikTok and they run and go buy everything on TikTok. So everyone was getting this. I see people were using this for their little stash. Many uses. You could make it as a piggy bank. You gotta put popcorn in this shit. Who can put popcorn in this? I don't know. But I love it. It's all embossed here. And when you open it, it has the little lips. Y'all like lips from the plastics? And then it has on the back, it has more lips and it has AMC at the top. Let's get into the movie. When the trailers and stuff came out for this, it did look like your natural reboot of a, beloved film. So in 2004, Mean Girls dropped from Tina Fey with Lindsay Lohan, Rachel McAdams, and the other bitches, I don't know the name. I was like 14, 15 when that shit came out. 20 years later, here we go. And they made a reboot with Renee Rapp and the bitch who was in Moana. She sang the little sea song. I don't know her name. They marketed this trailer as just like a fucking reboot. I don't know. I saw a little video about this, like how a lot of movies like The Color Purple and Mean Girls, their trailers don't really show that this shit is a full-on musical. Like they be talking this break into song, like it's a Disney movie. Basically, I felt like it was the same script. They had the same jokes, the same scenarios. Everything was the same from the 2004 version, but they had music. There's a meaning in this movie, and it did a better job of showing us that meaning. I will say, something was missing for me. Like, I had a good time watching it. The girl next to me was not liking it. After we were leaving, they were behind me, we were walking out. She was like, I wouldn't have been mad if you wanted to walk out, because I was ready to walk out. And I was like, I knew it! That bitch did not look happy. I was sitting next to that bitch. She did not look happy watching this movie. But her friend was like, oh, I would have left too. But she thought that she wanted to stay. So I must not be no good friends, because I saw her face. I didn't know the bitch, and she looked like she was ready to go. But I guess this was more so a remake of the musical, the Broadway show. I ain't never seen that, but it had the same storyline. Tina Fey was back, John Hamm was back as like the sex ed teacher. I don't know, it had a lot of cool things, but I don't know, it was fun for what it was. Oh, Megan Thee Stallion was all in it too. She's on the song with Renee's, It's Not My Fault song, the music video. Well, she's actually in the movie like 3 parts, 3 TikTok parts. But y'all check it out if y'all want, and get y'all a 10 if you can. There's also 3 different cups you can get, and there's a popcorn tin. Another movie that dropped that was new, it's called Underground, and this hit Screenbox Found Footage Friday. I was excited. This is a found footage feature, and it's titled Underground. And that's where this movie should stay, because this shit is bullshit. It should stay underground, lock the key, and we can find that footage in a different century. Basically what the movie's about is about this group of girls who are going on a bridesmaids trip or some shit.
Why is there a camera? What are we doing here?
I don't know. They recording themselves. She's like, I want to make this video diary for you so you can watch this and have your memories and X, Y, and Z. It's an hour and 50 minutes. Basically, these girls get trapped underground. They start seeing things that may or may not be there. And they're just arguing most of the movie, and their echoes. It's kind of hard to hear them because of the echoes in the tunnels. When they did go out partying and stuff, and they got an Uber. And they got an Uber home, and of course, these ladies are all drinking, they're all drunk. And they're in the back seat just talking shit about this man, calling him all kinds of names, talking back to the man. He told them to shut up. They said no. He's like, you better not throw up in my car. They throw up in the car. So he said, y'all can get out and walk. So he kicked the bitches out his car and made these hoes walk. And they had to get back to their little dorm room. Looked like a dorm room because that hotel for them 5 bitches. How's that gonna work? Oh, yeah, 1 bed. Well, maybe they had to walk. But they drunk, and they end up in this hole. I don't know how they end up in the hole. I don't know why. Bitch, why are you gonna go to a hole anyways? You should be trying to find your way home. Why are you going to little side quests? And that side quest got them underground. This movie was stupid to me, but if you guys wanna check it out, check that out. I ain't got shit to say about this. I gave it 1 star. Solo uno. period. Let's get into some Blu-rays before we get into some more movies. First up, we're gonna keep the found footage train rolling, and I picked up, thanks to Rich, shout out to Rich, What Is Buried Must Remain. This is on Amazon for $12.99 when I purchased it. This movie we showed at UF666 this past year. Oh, stay tuned for UF updates, y'all, because UF7 is coming, March. Stay tuned. The filmmakers was there, and if you guys watched the UF recap video, I believe I talk about this. I remember I talked to them out in the lobby, like, oh, I'm excited to see this movie, because the trailer was pretty solid. Basically what this movie is, 3 filmmakers are going to this haunted ass place, and this little place looks crazy as it is. It's an Arabic film, so you're gonna have to read subtitles. But yeah, I talked to the guy on the lobby. He's like, oh, I wonder what people are gonna think of this movie. I said, oh, it looks interesting. I'm excited. After the Q&A, he's just like, oh, how many of you guys were confused? I was confused, but I'm excited to own it because I don't know if anybody knows about this movie, but y'all should at least give this a chance. Check Tubi, it might be on Tubi or something. But What Is Buried Must Remain. So y'all like found footage, I'd recommend checking it out. All right, guys, next that I got that dropped a couple weeks ago, but I've been waiting for a little price drop, and I was going back and forth to getting this. I almost just got the regular Blu-ray because Target actually had this on the shelf, but I picked up the 4K Ultra HD release of Weird, the Al Yankovic story. It's a Roku exclusive, and it has Daniel Radcliffe, you know, Harry Potter, and he playing Weird Al. So this is almost like a spoof of his life, but it's kind of a biopic type of thing, or part of his life. You got Madonna in here acting crazy. I don't think that was really Madonna acting like that, or being, I don't know, but y'all gotta watch this. I like this a lot. This is funny, quirky as hell, weird, just like the title. I'm excited. Shout Factory put this out. I love the slipcover. This was only $22 recently on Amazon, so I pulled the trigger. It was like $29.99 or $32 on Amazon and Best Buy, and I was like, y'all expensive. Umbrella put out a great edition of this. It was like in a box set, and it had like posters and all this kind of stuff, memorabilia from the movie. Weird. I wanted to add it to the collection. This movie is great. There's no bonus features. Oh, I'm so stupid. I was just reading bonus features and said there was none. There's a lot of bonus features. Y'all can see there's a whole paragraph of bonus material on this release, y'all. A paragraph. I ain't gonna read it all, but it has like movie promos, featurettes, music videos, trailers, and a bunch of making ofs, and late night with Seth Meyers. I don't know who Seth Meyers is.
Thinks about the drugs.
You and me both, girl.
But he having a late night with him. So check this out. Weird. All right, y'all, so we're gonna talk about this movie. It's called T.I.M. Okay, so T.I.M. basically is an android bitch. She like an AI material looking man, and it stands for technology. Hold on. Stop. I've been practicing. I keep f***ing it up. All right, Stop laughing. You're making it worse. Hold on. Just cut this. Technologically integrated manservant. So he a servant for a manservant. He ain't a woman servant, he a manservant. So that's what T.I.M. is. It's what I just said. We can write it down here because I cannot get the word. That's a tongue twister for me. So this movie is called T.I.M. and it stars the girl from Barbarian. I don't know if you know her. I think her name's Georgina Campbell. She was the main girl in that, and she played in some other shit, but I only know her from Barbarian. But she plays in this movie, and she's trying to rekindle her relationship with her husband. It's almost like Megan. You know how the main girl was working on the android Megan, that she had the daughter? Well, this one has the Georgina girl from Barbarian. She's working on this android. She's like one of the smartest ones in their little firm. I don't know all the terms, but she works on the hands to make the hands move. She is gonna move into a smart house, living with this smart android AI man. Her husband's moving with her, and they have some friction. She's trying to build trust with him again. So they move into this smart house, and the girl's showing them the house. Tell me why right when you pan into the house, right when they walk in the door, what greets them, bitch? And I would have walked right back out. Y'all crazy. They walk into the door, and there's a mouse. The mouse is like, it was crazy, and it just ran off. I was like, why the f did y'all move into this? They stupid as hell. Why y'all move into this rodent ass infested house? It's supposed to be smart. Shouldn't the smart people kill, or the smart android? Tim, come on, translate, manservant. I can't. They get into the house, they get all comfortable, they start moving their boxes in, and they start f***ing. Like that. And why Tim go walk in the room and say, I'm sorry, do you guys need help?
Is everything all right?
Because he could sense your body moving. He says, your heart rate has been risen and you just seem like you're in distress. I was like, this bitch is getting leave her be. I was so confused, Tim, get out the room. Y'all should lock your doors. Tim is just watching. Tim don't know better. So Tim, he can go into your credit card accounts, he can your social medias, and he senses everything. So he's tethered to Abby. Tim, you're a drama queen, bitch. Tim was starting so much drama. Like, he knew about the infidelities. This is bitch named Rose. Of course, her name gotta be Rose. And she looked down the street, and this Rose bitch, she is hanging out with the husband a lot because Miss Abby work a lot, so he be at the house, so she be getting jealous. Why are you hanging out with this bitch down the street? He be like, I'm lonely. Bitch, you can be lonely, so you use your hand. Tim be trying to set shit up. One day he asked her what love is. She's like, oh, it's when, you know, you're with someone that knows everything about you. You know, you want to be with that person forever and hang out with that person. He was like, oh, well, what if I love you? And she's like, oh no, honey, we ain't doing that. He notices, like when she's scrolling through her Instagram and shit, he was like, oh, I noticed, I can't talk like a robot, but he a robot. And he's like, I noticed that every time you scroll, you see a man with this color hair, your eyes, your pupils dilate. And I was like, oh my God, you be knowing everything. I don't want no Tim.
What happened to your hair?
I checked myself in for an upgrade. I thought it would please you.
What? Why?
When browsing, you linger for 0.4 seconds longer on pictures of men with brown hair than on those with Scandinavian coloring. Your pupil dilation also increases. This is amplified if those men are of slim build and clean-shaven.
I don't think that's true.
Their diameter increase when you look from Paul to me.
Stop.
He's a blonde man, so he go and get him a fresh perm or a black is trying to look like what she likes. This movie crazy. So the rat come back. So let me tell you, I was like, Tim, if you don't manservant your ass to get rid of this rodent, he picks it up with one hand, he looks at it, oh, it's so gross. And guess what he do with it, bitch? He put it in the garbage disposal. I was like, what are you doing, Tim? That's disgusting. And he goes, what are you doing? Tim! This movie is crazy, but you gotta watch it because he gets obsessed with Abby. Y'all seen these kind of thrillers? I highly recommend this movie. I had a good time watching it, and I want y'all to check it out. All right, guys, so the next movie I want to talk about, I think it's a 2024 release called Roadkill. Roadkill. This movie opens up with a little boy and his dog. You know, little boy's best friend or whatever. They go to the refrigerator, they open the fridge, and all that's in the fridge is ketchup, cheese, mustard, and pickles or some shit. I don't know. So basically he opens it up and he looks like he's scared. Like, bitch, why are you scared? Get you a sandwich. So he gets the cheese and he puts little grapes and shit in his pocket. Falls asleep on the couch. He got cheese and crackers and shit. The mama come home. She looked like crazy, like straight out of fucking, I don't know, hillbilly town.
You little shit.
And she just starts going off on her son. He's asleep, living his best life. He got his dog here and his cheese and crackers. And she gets mad at him because he raided her fridge. Bitch, ain't nothing in the fridge to raid. He had cheese and grapes. She grabbed a piece of bread and stuffed it in his mouth. She says, I don't have enough money to feed you people food. Bitch, what is happening? So that's why he was like so scared getting that cheese. So she threw him outside in the shed. So he had to go sleep in the doghouse. Next morning, he wake up. This stupid ass, cunt ass bag whore is outside on the patio laughing. So he looks out and see what the fuck this bitch is laughing at. And she got a pack of cigarettes, smoking a cigarette. And I'm like, bitch, you ain't got money to feed your son human food, but you could buy a pack of cigarettes? Ain't that like $9.95 a pack? You dumbass bitch. He gets out and looks. The dog has been murdered. She killed the dog, and she says, now you don't have to share your food. Now you could just eat all the dog food you want. Laughing, stupid cunt. And then it cuts to him waking up, because he's homeless. He a hobo. Wakes up in the middle of the bushes, and he crazy. Obviously, he gonna be crazy. Ain't he gonna be crazy? He got the long hair. But why he gonna be homeless but look like he well together? His hair looked clean. He had a fresh blowout. And then he walk in the street, she sees his family. And this family is just there having a good old time, got 2 kids just running around, and he's just watching. And here come this red car roll up. I don't know cars, maybe a Camaro, I don't know. She roll on up, it's a girl, she got a sucker in her mouth. Let's call her Sex Pot, because she ain't got a name.
Hi.
We got Sex Pot and Hobo. She always got a sucker in her mouth. And she all looking him up and down as he looking up the family. He turned around and she's like, I'm trying to get to Hillsboro. I don't know. And then he's like, I'm going to Hillsboro too. Let me get a ride. She's looking him up and down and he gets in the car and they go to the gas station. She ran out of suckers. She had to get some more suckers. So she got some more suckers. She got her tits up. She got her little booty shorts. This is a sex pot. So she go and she's flirting with the guy at the gas station. They go on the back and do God knows what. And then they get back in and then here comes a blue Camaro. I don't know, this movie's weird. Every car in this movie is the same, but in different colors. There's red, blue, and yellow, I think. So basically, as they're going on, you get the same color car, and they're on the road, and there's a blue car. The blue Camaro got a whole family of dead bodies, and there's dead bodies at the fucking gas station. So anyways, they get to a diner, and we get the star of the movie. This bitch is only in like 2 scenes, and it is Danielle Harris. Y'all like Danielle Harris? This bitch is a waitress. She's sitting there with her short ass looking through Instagram, and then they walk in the door, and she has to go take orders. She all all rolling her eyes. I'm like, bitch, that's what I did too when I saw you show up in the movie. Bitch, you only in this one scene. Stupid bitch. She walked over, she's like, what can I get you? And then they ordered, oh, the stupid sex pot. She wanted a sandwich. What kind of sandwich? Was it a bacon, lettuce, tomato? She wanted one of those. A BLT or a turkey LT. She didn't want nothing fried. Then she's like, oh, do you want fries? This is Daniel Harris. She's like, you want fries or chips with that? Who orders chips with a sandwich? Oh, when you the Subway. Hold on, stop, cut that. You know, it's a restaurant. I didn't think they would offer chips. She says, I want whatever's not fried. I was like, bitch, you trying to seduce this bitch too? She says, okay, and she just checks something off, and then Mr. Hobo, he orders what he wants. I don't know. Who cares? He a hobo. She goes to the back to get their order, and of course, Sexpot had to go use the bathroom, and she goes to flirt with the chef. She's all giving him winky dinky dinkies. And then she goes to the bathroom. He gets up behind her like he about to get some, and then she has a flashback. This stupid ass bitch was abused, and I felt bad for her when she was a young girl. So both of these characters had issues when they were a child. So he was abused by not being able to eat dog food, and this bitch had like her dad. I don't want to spoil too much more, but this movie is insane. So basically, this like a modern day. Yeah, you gotta watch it. Roadkill. What did you shake your head for?
Oh, it's not. It'd be nice to listen to a movie then.
I didn't spoil. You don't know that. You don't know that bitch that cut. Oh, let's go into it. All right, y'all. So when the kills start happening, there's always this fucking weird ass guy. He shows up. He's supposed to be like a Dexter. What does Dexter do? You know when Dexter shows up to check the blood and see how people died? He's like that kind of doctor, little paramedic man. I don't know, but this character shows up and he's always wearing a horror shirt, and it really threw me out and took me out of the movie. Like, bitch, why are you showing up with a white robe, but under it I clearly see Jason Voorhees. He wearing a Friday the 13th shirt on, trying to figure out how these people died. That was funny. It was giving me Red Eye vibes. If you know, you know. All right, but check that out. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all gotta watch it. All right, let's get back to some Blu-rays. Another movie that dropped this week, pure impulse and completist vibes. I don't really care for these movies too much. I like the first one, but this is Trolls. This is Trolls, I think, 4. There's Trolls, Trolls 2, Trolls 3D that came out during the pandemic, and then this one. So this stars Anna Kendrick. Anna Kendrick, she plays the little pink one, and she finds her long lost sister. And then you have Justin Timberlake. Y'all canceled that man. Whew, y'all, I shouldn't even said that name. This episode ain't gonna get no view. Justin Timberlake's in this movie, and he finds his long lost brother, and basically they band together. They make a new band or some shit. I don't know, it's a musical again, musical. This is the Target exclusive. I went with this one because I have the first couple movies in the Target exclusive. The same thing, it comes in this little box, and it comes with a gallery book from the director or some shit. I don't know. I was gonna get the 4K, but for me, cartoons as 4K, like how 4K or how solid could you get as a cartoon? You're a cartoon? I don't know. But anyway, so I got the exclusive one because of that, because it's a cartoon. Who cares? There's some bonus features up on this shit. Will I watch this? I don't know. For fun, maybe like on a Saturday morning to, you know, I get nostalgic. Sometimes I wake up, eat a bowl of cereal, and watch a cartoon. So this would be it. It's a sing-along edition if you like to sing along with your movies. Closing out this Blu-ray Tuesday haul week, I picked this up. Y'all, this is stupid. It's been slow, so I was trying to get something to present and something. I wanted something horror. So I got Demonic Toys, Jack Attack. Don't laugh at me. This is from Full Moon Features, and this is one of those, you know, the baby oopsies and all those horrible movies. But what sold me, the reason why I got this movie, is because it says in bold letters, Child's Play 2 meets Basket Case. And bitch, I like both those movies. I grew up on me some Child's Play 2. So I want to see this. And what sold me is this low budget Safeway Select Pennywise that's on the cover. I'm like, who the is that? I'm like, okay. And then you got this bitch with a knife. You know, she's probably an awful actress. A lot of bonus features on this release. It was super cheap because it's Full Moon Pictures. So this is part of the Demonic Toys line. I don't know if y'all seen these. This just came out today. These taglines. If you think he just wants to play, you don't know Jack. I could have came up with that. This might be great. You know, it has a lot going on for it. Next week there's a lot more releases, I think, but this week it's been just a draft. Check out Best Buy if you guys have Blu-rays left. A lot of those are being marked down because they're trying to phase this shit out. You can't order online anymore. Everything's like, oh, go look in the store if they have it. You know, good luck, good riddance. If you guys are into The Last of Us, the new Last of Us Remastered of Part 2 is dropping. Oh, and the casting for that's pretty cool. They already casted a lot of the Season 2 characters for like the bitch who, oh well, I can't spoil. I'm about to spoil. I'm going to be a spoiler episode. If you ain't play the games, I'm about to f it up. Listen to the Overlook Hours, Unnamed Footage Festival 7. This is a so-fetched time to be with y'all. Bye. I don't know. I was trying to throw in a Mean Girls reference. Oh, the other twist with the cops.
Oh my god.
Should I say that part? No, because I already gave away enough.